Kick moves steady through the dark. Minor bass ignites a spark. Hi-hats ticking like a fuse. Shadow drive begins to move. Snare rolls building up the strings. And layers stacking again. Risers lift into the sky. Tension climbing high.
Kicking minor key, bassline loops relentlessly, hi-hats ticking like a clock, energy begins to shock. Snare rolls spark anticipation, ceased increase in saturation, layers stack with rising tone, building pressure fully grown.
Attacks with heavy growth.
Kick attacks with heavy force. Lead synth takes its course. Bass repeats its driving phrase. Crowd ignites in flashing
Short vocal cuts collide. Reverb thrown from side to side. Rhythm sharp and tightly bound. Pulse colliding with the sound. Drums is off to filtered bass. Echoed voices fill the space. Breathing pause before the hit. Silence tightening a bit.
kick returns more intense. Saints erupt without pretense. Bassline loops with deeper tone. Collision fully grown.
Layers falling, slowly grown. chops in delay. Echoed words that fade away. Rhythm tight and crystal clean. Driving force of the machine. Filtered tones and distant strains. Reverb voices drift in space, waiting for the drop to change. Kick returns with double weight. Sex explode, accelerate. Baseline loops with sharper drive. Crowd erupts, we come alive. Layers strip to pulse alone. Echo trails in minor tone. Lights fade out, rhythm slows. Neon over tracks still glow. Low kick starts, the engine hum. Minor tone has just begun. Bassline steady, deep and tight. Electric tension sparks the night. Fast and bright, pressure rising to its high. Kick pounds heavy, 4 on floor. Lead synth slices to the core. Bassline loops with urgent tone. Tension fully overthrown. Chops and drifting haze. Reverb trails in looping phase. Clean and punchy rhythming drive, keeping every beat alive. Drums retreat to silent breath. Filtered bass escapes beneath. Echoed words begin to swell, building like a rising Kick returns with sharper hits. Fix, ignite and never quit. Bassline looping fierce again. Tension breaks the chain. Hi-hats slow and fade away. Minor tones begin decay. Echo drifting into night. Electric tension light.
Kick cracks like distant thunder. Minor sky is torn asunder. Bassline rolls in heavy waves. Synth light flickers through the haze. Snare ascends in rapid fire. Hi-hat spark, electric wire. Layers climbing toward the peak. Energy begins to across the land, a patterned and sharp motif, storm unleashed beyond explodes in tighter groove. Feet strike hard and never move. Bassline looping fierce and strong. Storm returns where we belong. Thunder fades to subtle hum. Hi-hat slow then overcome. Minor echo lingers on. Synthetic storm is kick ignites the riot sound. Minor bass shaking ground. Hi-hats flicker left to right. Energy begins to bite. Snare rolls racing to the peak. Speech
DJ's here. Drums cut out, tension grows. Filtered bassline pulses low. Echoed whispers fill the air, waiting for the snare. Kick returns with heavier slam. Fix explode without a plan. Bassline looping fierce and raw. Riot breaks the layers fall in fading light. Hi-hats dim into the night. Minor echoes still deployed. Bassline low sub shaken underground. Kick and snare define the sound. Minor mood and steady flow. Momentum starts to grow. Razors lift the pressure high. Hi-hats flicker, sparks fly. Lead synth whispers through the mix, counting down in rapid text.
hi-hats shimmer crisp and bright. Frequency ignites the night. Synth layers rise in tone. Snare rolls sharper than before. Tension winding like a spring, waiting for the drop to
Kick moves steady through the dark. Minor bass ignites a spark. Hi-hats ticking like a fuse. Shadow drive begins to move. Snare rolls building up the strings. And layers stacking again. Risers lift into the sky. Tension climbing high. Leads in driving on its course. The pedals and the razor clean. Shadow drive machine. Short vocal hits in space. Reverb washing every phrase. Rhythm sharp and fully tight. Guiding motion through the night. Drums milk a filtered hum. Echoed voices softly come. Bassline holding steady low. Waiting for the blow. Waiting for the blow. Kick returns with double slam. Six exploding neon jam. Bass repeats its endless ride. Shadow drive amplify. Layers fading into tone. Hi-hats ticking all alone. Minor echoes softly glide. Shadow drive.
music in minor key. Bassline loops relentlessly. Hi-hats ticking like a clock. Energy begins to shock. Snare roll spark anticipation. Ceased increase in saturation. Layers stack with rising tone. Building pressure fully grown.
Dick attacks with heavy growth.
Kick attacks with heavy force. Lead synth takes its course. Bass repeats its driving phrase. Crowd ignites in flashing haze.
Short vocal cuts collide. Reverb thrown from side to side. Rhythm sharp and tightly bound. Pulse colliding with the sound. Drums is off to filtered bass. Echoed voices fill the space. Breathing pause before the hit. Silence tightening a bit.
Kick returns more intense. Saints erupt without pretense. Bassline loops with deeper tone. Collision fully grown.
Layers falling, slowly grown. Kick attacks with heavy force.
Kick attacks with heavy force. Lead synth takes its course. Bass lead switch to bites norms. Clock leads in flashing gold. Layers fall in steady glide. Reverb stretching far and wide. Pulse remains beneath the air. Collider everywhere.
Kick ignites the midnight air. Minor tones cut sharp and bare. Bassline hums a steady code. Neon pulses overload. Snare rolls climbing higher still. Hi-hats racing with the thrill. Synth layers stack in flight. Tension rising to the high. Kick pounds hard into the floor. Lead synth hooks demand Kick pounds hard into the floor. Lead synth hooks demand more. Bass repeats its urgent line. Bodies move in perfect time. Short vocal chops in delay. Echoed words that fade away. Rhythm tight and crystal clean. Driving force of the machine. Low kick starts the engine hum. Minor tone has just begun. Bassline steady, deep and tight. Electric tension sparks the night. Fast and bright, pressure rising to its high. Kick pounds heavy, 4-on-4. Lead synth slices to the core. Bassline loops with urgent tone. Tension fully chops and drifting haze, reverb trails in looping phase, clean and punchy rhythmic drive, keeping every beat alive. Drums retreat to silent breath. Filtered bass escapes beneath. Echoed words begin to swell, building like a rising Kick returns with sharper hits. Six ignite and never quit. Bassline looping fierce again. Tension breaks the chain. Hi-hats slow and fade away. Minor tones begin decay. Echo drifting into night. Electric tension light. Kick cracks like distant thunder. Minor sky is torn asunder. Bassline rolls in heavy waves. Synth light flickers through the haze. Snare ascends in rapid fire. Hi-hat spark, electric wire. Layers climbing toward the peak. Energy begins to kick and bass in full command. Kick ignites the riot sound. Minor bass shaking ground. Hi-hats flicker left to right. Energy begins to buy. Snare rolls racing to the peak. Speech rise, sharp and sleek. Layers stacking tight and fast. Building pressure that will last. Kick and bass collide as one. Lights and fires like a gun. Looping motif bold and tight. Baseline riot in the night. Vocal shouts in wet delay. Short and sharp then fade away. Rhythm clean and crystal clear. Driving forces always here. Drums cut out, tension grows. Filtered bassline pulses low. Echoed whispers fill the air. Waiting for the snare. Kick returns with heavier slam. Fix explode without a plan. Baseline looping fierce and raw. Riot breaks the law. Layers fall in fading light. Hi-hats dim into the night. Minor echoes still deployed. Baseline low sub shaken underground. Kick and snare define the sound. Minor mood and steady flow. Momentum starts to grow. Razors lift the pressure high. Hi-hats flicker, sparks fly. Lead synth whispers through the mix. Counting down in rapid text. hi-hat shimmer, crisp and bright. Frequency ignites the night. Synth layers rise in tone. Snare rolls sharper than before. Tension winding like a spring, waiting for the drop to swing. Kick lands heavy on the beat. Bassline loops beneath our feet. Lead synth hooks repeat again, driving rhythm without end. Vocal phrases chopped and bent. Reverb trails with deep intent. Clean production, punchy flow. Night frequency in control. Drums dissolve in every space. Filtered bass sets the pace. Echoed words in minor cry. Hold intention sky Kick returns with extra bite. Sets blaze bright in neon light. Bass repeats its urgent plea. Frequency set free. Layers fade to subtle tone. Hi-hat sticking all alone. Echo drifting endlessly. Night frequency.
Kick moves steady through the dark. Minor bass ignites a spark. Hi-hats ticking like a fuse. Shadow drive begins to move. Snare rolls building up the strings. Synth layers stacking again. Risers lift into the sky. Tension climbing high. Kick and bass align in force. Lead synth drive
kicking minor key, bassline loops relentlessly, hi-hats ticking like a clock, energy begins to shock, snare roll spark anticipation, ceased increase in saturation, layers stack with rising tone, building pressure fully grown.
Dick attacks with heavy growth.
Kick attacks with heavy force, lead synth takes its course, bass repeats its driving phrase, crowd ignites in flashing
Short vocal cuts collide, reverb thrown from side to side, rhythm sharp and tightly bound, pulse colliding with the sound, drums dissolve to filtered bass, echoed voices fill the space, breathing pause before the hit, silence tightening a bit.
kick returns more intense, saints erupt without pretense, bassline loops with deeper tone, collision fully grown.
Layers falling, slowly grown. Kick attacks with heavy force.
Kick attacks with heavy force, lead synth takes its course, bass lead switch to body tones, clock leads in flashing gold, layers fall in steady glide, reverb stretching far and wide, pulse remains beneath the air, collider everywhere.
Kick ignites the midnight air. Minor tones cut sharp and bare. Bassline hums a steady code. Neon pulses overload. Snare rolls climbing higher still. Hi-hats racing with the thrill. Synth layers stack in flight. Tension rising to the high. Kick pounds hard into the floor. Lead synth hooks demand Kick pounds hard into the floor. Lead synth hooks demand more. Bass repeats its urgent line. Bodies move in perfect time. Short vocal chops in delay. Echoed words that fade away. Rhythm tight and crystal clean. Driving force of the machine. Drums fall out, bass remains, filtered tones and distant strains, reverb voices drift in space, waiting for the drop to change. Kick returns with double weight. Sex explode, accelerate. Bassline loops with sharper drive. Crowd erupts, we come alive. kick starts the engine hum. Minor tone has just begun. Bassline steady, deep and tight. Electric tension sparks the night. Fast and bright, pressure rising to its high. Kick pounds heavy, 4 on floor. Lead synth slices to the core. Bassline loops with urgent tone. Tension fully chops and drifting haze, reverb trails in looping phase, clean and punchy rhythmic drive, keeping every beat alive. Drums retreat to silent breath. Filtered bass escapes beneath. Echoed words begin to swell, building like a rising Kick returns with sharper hits. Fix, ignite and never quit. Bassline looping fierce again. Tension breaks the chain. Hi-hats slow and fade away. Minor tones begin decay. Echo drifting into night. Electric tension light. Kick cracks like distant thunder. Minor sky is torn asunder. Bassline rolls in heavy waves. Synth light flickers through the haze. Snare ascends in rapid fire. Hi-hat spark, electric wire. Layers climbing toward the peak. Energy begins to kick and bass in full Kick ignites the riot sound. Minor bass shaking ground. Hi-hats flicker left to right. Energy begins to buy. Snare rolls racing to the peak. Speech rise, sharp and sleek. Layers stacking tight and fast. Building pressure that will last. Kick and bass collide as one. Lights and fires like a gun. Looping motif bold and tight. Baseline riot in the night. Vocal shouts in wet delay. Short and sharp then fade away. Rhythm clean and crystal clear. Driving forces always here. Drums cut out, tension grows. Filtered bassline pulses low. Echoed whispers fill the air. Waiting for the snare. Kick returns with heavier slam. Fix explode without a plan. Baseline looping fierce and raw. Riot breaks the law. Layers fall in fading light. Hi-hats dim into the night. Minor echoes still deployed. Baseline low sub shaken underground. Kick and snare define the sound. Minor mood and steady flow. Momentum starts to grow. Razors lift the pressure high. Hi-hats flicker, sparks fly. Lead synth whispers through the mix. Counting down in rapid text. snare, begin the trail. Hi-hat shimmer, crisp and bright. Frequency ignites the night. Synth layers rise in tone.